Okay, so this is Red Purple Law, the deck list. Um, I've been on a win streak with it. No, I'm virtually unstoppable. No, I'm not. But the win streak with some little bit of proof. Uh, yeah, I got one Fukuro, got a Kaya, got a Hachan, and a Shirahoshi. I have one more. I won this with Nami. Uh, but that's why I'm like I've been on a win streak. Two of these are from like we'll just say these two. Those two I got like second place. I got second place, so I'm not worried. But people are like, this leader is mid. It's bad. It's not good until EB. You can play right now. Is it mid? Yes. Is it bad? No. It is not bad. It's not a bad leader at all. Like, yeah. 5 wins, and it's like, what? What? This was all like, well, this was all in the same week. I just got this one yesterday. I'm gonna just do the deck list as I'm talking for the people that just want to see the deck list. But yeah. Las Vegas, we have our own, like, we do our own little community thing where we pick teams, there's a draft and all that, and everyone puts in $20. The teams play like in the playoffs, like the two teams with the most points play in the playoffs, and then whoever is like, you get, when you win, yeah, you win the money, you get like special prizing if you want. Yeah, so it's like really competitive because it's like people are playing for money. Everyone puts in like $25. That's not a free agent. Free agents are free to play. But their pricing isn't like all that big. But you know, so even the people that are free to playing are still being competitive because like there's still a pricing at the end of it. So yeah, to say like I don't see any Sakas or I don't see Geckos or anything else that's competitively meta and all that, that's just simply not true because I see it every day. Luckily, there's a locals every day. Um, but yeah, that's the deck list for everyone that needs to yoink it real quick. So yeah, go ahead, snatch that up. But yeah, everyone's competitive in Las Vegas, so it's not like I'm not seeing Gecko. I see him like twice a day. There's a in Las Vegas. There's a tournament every day on each corner of the city, and so there's one every other Saturday, but just about every day. So I got me going on that type of streak. I had to go to what two went to two different locals. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. It was the two locals are very different. But right now, so this is Red Purple Law. Let's just do this, man. So this is Red Purple Law. The cards that make the deck turn on are these cards. I'd recommend everyone to just do what you gotta do to get these. You gotta do what you gotta do. You want your 4 raise maxes, and well, I run 4 and 3 Gordons. You can go a 6, like a 3-3 split. But I feel like I only see them like once or twice a game, like both. Like I only see this once and this once. Hopefully, adding one more, I can see another one. But yeah, I just feel like I don't see him enough, like late game, or I see him once early and that'd be it. So These just make your deck turn on. Next would be probably, let's get into the 2Ks because I feel like everything else. I feel like I'm gonna talk about all the tech items first. 2Ks. This is just standard. Keep these at 4. Never change them. Yeah, until there's something better. Kamazo, right? Yeah, Kamazo, killer. This card is what helps me win the Sokka matchup. This card just says it KOs at 2 costs. So when they are spamming the board with their 2 costs and their 1 cost, this just handles it. It's like, oh, play this, minus, play Sachi Penguin, bottom brand new and pops Tashigi, and now they have no board again. So if they want to Hound Blaze one of these, first off, they need they're gonna be Hound Blazing. I don't know how they're gonna do it. They can do it. I don't play Satsuki, but they are gonna do it. I'm never surprised when they get one because they're gonna get one. But next would be Sanji. This is for the yellow matchup. You probably want to play him as early as possible and use him as fast as possible because you don't want to be stuck at 4 Dawn and them spamming Gordons or them just waiting till they get to their Yamato or whatever. You want to. The yellow's going to try to starve you because they have a really strong late game. So yeah, Otama. She is like these guys, but with the counter for 1 less. She just only minuses by 2k, but she's still a 2k counter, so she needs to be in here somehow. I have her at 3 just because I have this, it'd be here. So, but I was like, nah, I'd rather see 1 more. So this is at 4 instead. See, I only got 3 Gordons. If I could have run 4 and 4, I probably would. But for the blockers, this is another tech. Yaonji, right? Yeah, Yaonji. Yaonji is my tech because there's a lot of. I play in our meta, or in Las Vegas meta. There is a lot of black, whether that be. There's only 1 Perona though. Whether that be Sokka or Gecko. And then Perona. And even Reiju, they all have something in common. They want their stuff in the trash. And playing that law that minuses 1 and trashes 2 cards, yeah, it's cool into yellow, but it's basura into those decks. It feels like pointless. And why play a 6/5? I mean a 4/6, a 4/5 when I could play a 4/6 for the same amount of Don, and I don't have to minus any Don. So that's why Yeonji's in here. Just an extra body and it's a blocker at the end of the day. The 3 Shiraya. You can run them at 4. I'm running them at 3 because there's not too many Yamatos where I'm at. It's like two Yamato players, and when I need them, I see them. And if I don't see them, I lose. It's just that simple. That's how vital Shirai is into the Yamato matchup. You see him, you can win. You don't see him, you're probably gonna lose. But because Yeonji and Kid, and yeah, they can help, but not by a lot. You need Shirai to win that matchup. So that's why Shirai's in here. Kid, you minus 3 gets you back 1 active. It's just that simple. He's a 5/6. Yeah, it's not hard to understand. It just works. So yeah, I think those are all the tech cards. The weird ratios and all that. Besides the Kid and the Kid and the Kid and Killer. Kid and Killer, no. Sachi Penguin. I'm ready for Kid and Killer. Okay. Then this is probably just all your normal things that you see. Zoro, You want to see the rush. You want to see Zoro late game. It's just good. Reiju draws you. Make sure you're just below them and down, which is not hard because you should be minusing 3 every turn. The promo law minuses by 2, the same like what's her name? The same like Otama, but he's a body that can swing. So you're minusing. If you play it early, you're minusing something that is 5 or less, and then you're gonna get bottom it, and then you got a body, and you establish another body. So you got 2 bodies, removed 1. Like speaking of establishing bodies, when you move something, Beppo just gains you down back the same as Kid, but it's rested. And you need to be at less down than them, so it can mess you up if your down management. Like I got messed up because we were both at 8, and I just raw played Beppo, so nothing happened. So it can mess you up if you're not paying attention with Beppo. Because it would be like Ein. Instead of Beppo, you could just play Ein. Or 4, it doesn't matter if you're equal or not, you just ramp 1, rest it. The same as Beppo, but Beppo does it if you have less, and you can do it when attacking. And yeah, like these cards are all at 4 for a reason. These are the cards you really want to see, especially these Rush Zoros. These Zoros, they come in clutch like more often than not. So yeah, that's pretty much the deck list. Let's talk about combos. Zoro is good at any point in the game. It's never a bad play. Best combo in the game has to be this one: Sachi, Penguin, and Ein. Turn 2, you go second. You play Ein, ramp to 5, -3. Play this from hand, ramp 2. You're still at 4. It doesn't get better than this. This is your page 1 ulti, but you're still at 4. Like next turn I go to 6. And then I could play like this set up so many plays. You go to what, 6 next turn, and if you got it, like when I say if you see it, you see it, because you just play Kid into Race, Max, or Gordon, and then you you use the Gordon. So what, you're at 6. You use Gordon, he goes to the bottom of the deck. Boom, you're tapped out. Then you -3. Boom, you -3, and you play. Let's say you just play Zoro, like, and then you get 1 back, so you're back to 4. So you just -2. Like, I'm cool at 4. I'm chilling. Then you swing. You're swinging 4 times in 1 turn. 1 is a 6. That's a lot of pressure. Like, that's a lot of pressure in 1 turn. Yeah, my hand size. What's that? I just used what? 5 cards. You have 2 cards in hand. So this is not on board. You have 1 blocker. They probably have no board because this is you just went up to what? This is turn 3, so it's possible they have 1 on board or nothing. So they only can swing into what's rested. Blocking. I don't care. I'll go to 1 card in hand. I'm blocking and countering if they don't swing enough. If they swing enough, I'll let it go. But if they are not swinging enough, I'm blocking and countering. Because what are you gonna do against this pressure? I'm at 6 star next turn. I just go next turn. You just go 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, and 7, and then what? That's a lot of pressure for like, and you don't minus. You just it's a lot of pressure early. Like Zoro, that combo is like what makes this deck so strong. Like, that's just one of the combos. It's just my favorite one. the one I can remember off the top of my head. Like, there's other plays, like Zoro Race Max. You can do, if you're behind already, you can play out the Reiju. Possibly, you're gambling, buying the Race Max, and then you just drew 2 more cards, so you have some more plays now. It's a nice deck. I feel like people are downplaying it too much. People are calling it like not good. It's not. I'm not saying it's the best deck in the format, but I feel like everyone's saying like it's not good at all. People are saying like avoid the deck and all that, and I don't think it's that deep. I think the deck can still like put in work. It's just a matter of knowing your matchups. Everything's a 50-50 besides like Reiju and Enel. Your favorite in Reiju, Enel's favorite in that matchup. So it's just down to how much you know. And I hope this video helps some people. And I guarantee you want to pick up those Gordons before EB. Because the moment someone tops, say, regional or treasure cup with red purple wall, those Gordon prices are going to skyrocket. I promise you. I promise. Get your Gordons if you're planning to play this deck.